Welcome back guys, and today we're gonna some more Clash of Clans. And guys, as you know, there's a Halloween event going on, where we can train the Giant Skeleton, as well as the Pumpkin Barbarian for a limited time. So we're gonna try to use them as much as we possibly can, and the event so far we're doing very well. We're like halfway through finishing the event, so we can get those free gems. We want those free gems, right? Right, so what I'm thinking today is that we're going to use like the Giant Skeleton and we're going to do mass attacks with the Giant Skeletons and we'll see how that will work out. So in our army camp right now we got 12 Giant Skeletons. They're 20 housing space each, so we don't have a lot of them. I did actually do one attack with the mass Giant Skeletons earlier. It went kind of well, but at the same time it didn't really. Because Giant Skeletons, we don't have a lot of them and they're all going for defenses. So actually taking care of the loot with Giant Skeletons, that's not an easy task. But still it went kind of well. Because Giant Skeleton's bomb, when it die, it will do 2200 damage per bomb. I know that yesterday, when we did play with Giant Skeleton, the Giant Skeleton's bomb did take care of a level 1 Inferno Tower completely untouched. So that bomb is super overpowered guys. So this army, maybe not the best for farming, but it's actually kind of cheap. Because each Giant Skeleton costs 4000 elixirs, so that's not a lot at all. But it's just so difficult to actually get the loot. So doing this, I wouldn't really recommend it, maybe using like 5 Giant Skeletons, something like that. You need something to back them up. But we're doing this just for fun guys. And I'm not actually sure why, because we need a ton of loot right now. Because as you can see, we do have 2 builders free. So I'm going to try to use one to actually upgrade on our defense, and the cheapest one that we got is actually the cannons, and they will cost 7.5 million gold each. So my upgrade's super expensive. So we need to farm like 4 million to actually be able to upgrade one defense, but I'm going to try to do that later today. But guys, let's check this mass army out. And I did actually do a battle earlier, so I'm going to show you guys that after this one. Right guys, I'm not going for the loot at all. But I found this base, super easy base, it's very low upgraded. And that's kind of what I'm looking for, because I'm trying to go for that 3-star right now, to see if this army is going to work or not. But as you can see, super low defense and super low walls as well. So this is what we're going for, but the loot, nothing at all. It's a decent amount of gold, but the rest, not good at all. So let's see now what we'll do. So we kind of need to use our earthquakes. I'm thinking like using them right here, or maybe we should go from like... Okay, we're going to go for the queen side. So dropping them right here. That's going to take care of all the walls. So open there so we can do... So Giant Skeletons can go in there. So guys, we're just going to go all Giant Skeletons all around the base, just like that. Let's go to King, let's go to Warden, let's go to CC. And just go with an early rage, why not? Going to rage up those Giant Skeletons, and they will do so much damage guys. Seems like most of them don't want to go out inside. There they are, they go into the core guys. Should we use like the Warden ability? I don't feel like we need to. The defense is super low, but guys, a few defenses are on the king, so let's just use the Warden ability, why not? Let's just use one more H-spell right here. And I feel like we're going to take this base down. We'll get a few Giant Skeletons here at the bottom side as well, that's super good. Just look how much damage they do per hit. That's quite a lot. Right, let's use one more rage. Maybe this base was way too easy, guys. But we're going to get this for sure, I think. Like, time, if I had like 10 minutes to attack each base, it would have been a lot better. Like, time, that's the most important factor right now for us. Right, look at all those low level defense there at the bottom side. But still, we need to get through the wall and take out each defense. Look at the bomb right there. The bomb did actually take down the wall. Look at that. And so far I haven't even used the King's ability yet. Defenses, they have targeted the Grand Warden right there. Should we use a freeze spell? Let's just use freeze spell, why not? Just to save that Grand Warden itself. So this raid, maybe not the best for farming as said earlier. But guys, seems like we will take care of this base, I think. Okay, so the only defense left are those dead Infernos in the core as well as the Air Sweepers. And Air Sweepers, they do not target ground. So we did use the King's ability, that's gonna clean up way faster. And guys, look at this, we only have 40 seconds left. So this army is super slow. As I said, if we had like 10 minutes, it would have been way better to actually attack normal bases, you could say. with actually upgraded defenses. So actually pretty close that we did not even take half the space, just because of the time factor. Look at this. That's going to go down the Inferno Tower, and guys, we do have a 99% 1 star. We're going to end? Definitely not. There we go, we got Town Hall as well. And we had a ton of giant skeletons left. Right, so the gold, we got a decent amount of gold. The elixir, we did actually cover our army, I think. Like the giant skeletons, they cost like 50,000 to actually train 12 of them, so super cheap. The dark elixir, maybe about even on that as well. So really not that bad. But still not the best for farming. Right, but guys, let's check out the other attack I did with the giant skeletons. It's the one right here. This didn't really go too well. As you can see, we got a ton of loot right here. And I didn't really think about my earthquake spells right there in the beginning. So I kind of had to waste them out pretty fast. As you can see, they're a pretty bad placement because we did actually break through that outer wall at first. So it would have been way better to actually use them on the town hall side right there. So we could take care of those level 10 walls. But instead, giant skeletons will go around the outside. Right, look at this, they're going into the core. Giant skeletons, the barbarian king. Sadly, the barbarian king was hard by a lot of defense, so I had to use the ability right there. Right, but still they're doing quite a lot of work. Like, we have taken care of like the majority of the base right now, but the loot, they're all in the collectors, so we're going to get like nothing of that. At this point it's pretty much just slow, because the giant skeletons will have to break through every single wall, and take care of all these small compartments as you can see. So just going to speed it up, full speed. But still they're super strong, like they can take a ton of hits by all the defenses. Like how many do we have left? Like 5. Look at this, Teslas, Archer Towers, cannons, and they're still alive, and that bomb doing so much damage. Look at that, we got 2 left. And that bomb will actually take care of the gold mines. I saw that when Giant Skeleton went down, the bomb dropped, and they did take care of 2 gold mines, so we got a ton of gold from that. But still not a super good raid if you count farming. Right, but guys, I'm going to request for troops and I'll be right back. Right, so we finally completed the Town 11 right here, this is awesome. And this is not the mass Giant Skeleton army, we're back to our normal farming army for this Halloween event. And this army, if you want to try it out, definitely do so, this is working out super well. But sadly it's costing a ton of dark elixir with those bowlers. So if you want to farm that, maybe this isn't the army for you. But guys, let's see which side we will attack from. Let's see, now I'm just going to go from top, like, seems like most of the collectors are there. So guys, we're going from the top side. So let's go skeletons and the barbarians. Now we're just going to spam down the wizards, the bowlers, as well as the wall breakers, and then just fast rage. And now, do we really need the earthquakes? No guys, they just have to break through 1 wall there to get in the core. No, the wall breakers did actually take care of that. Right, so why not just... I'm going to use the warden ability right now, and then we're going to rage here in core. So this is looking pretty good. We got a few bowlers and wizards going around the outside, backing up those pumpkin barbarians, as well as on that side as well. So this is looking pretty good, guys, pretty good. Should we use the freeze spell? I don't think we need to. Like, giant skeletons take care of the walls super fast. Should we use the king ability? Or should we wait? Like, look how fast we did take care of the space. There's just like a few cannons left, and 1 archer tower. Okay, look at this giant skeleton, that will go down and that will break down the wall. Look at this. Boom! That bomb with 2200 damage. And what's the warden doing? Or maybe, will it survive? Like, this army is super good, like giant skeletons is a super fun troop. If only they were permanent. Right, just 1 more cannon left, guys. Will the warden take care of it? The warden took care of that. Alright, but awesome. And this time we got a ton of loot, so not like the previous raid. Right, but guys, this is it for today's video, and guys, I will see you next time.